Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more FM22 here in the South American League. Well, in Bolivia, but yeah, it is in South America, but it's also in Bolivia. The lower leagues of Bolivia, and yeah, I've been playing 3 games since the last episode, like I told you I would do. This is the first one against Quebracho. Close enough. These guys are playing some counter-attacking style football, and you can see their formation down here, a 4-2-3-1. Yeah, to be honest, that didn't work out for them, because here's the thing, I allowed them to have the ball. I was playing those kind of normal lines, right? Normal standard lines, not pressuring too high up on them. And yeah, they did get the ball on the ball quite a lot more than if I was pressing them. And it turned out that was a really good idea, because we got 3 goals and all of them came from counters. Countering the counter team. 3-1 victory, Marco, Moreno and Lopez on the goals. And player of the match, Fico. Yeah, 11 key passes. Well done, mate. Next one was against Atletico Bermejo. I think that's how you're pronouncing their name. Again, I'm not sure this time. Away from home, of course. Now, these guys are not good. It wasn't a good team, but they were playing a narrow formation, like the diamond narrow formation here, a 4-1-2-1-2. So I decided to go with our high press, both because they are pretty poor and also because they're playing a narrow formation. And yeah, that was actually not as easy as you would have thought it would be this game. We had a hard time finding the nets, but we did finally do it in the 84th minute on a penalty from Figo. Man of the match, Mercado, because he actually saved 2 really good chances. Actually, one of them, oddly, is not on target. Whatever that means. But yeah, Mercado getting the player of the match here with 7.5 rating. Good job by him. The last match that I played was against these guys, Rosario Central, at home. 6-3 victory, so yeah, a ding-dong match. But this was an interesting one. They were playing some vertical tiki-taka, so my plan, kind of going for high press and trying to destroy that fast-paced passing style of theirs. Did it work? Kind of, because they didn't really, get that much on the ball. So but it was a little bit tricky, because they did actually get the early game. We were in front, they were in front, all were square at some point, but in the end, we managed to secure the win. We got goals from Montano, Lopez, Teresas. Actually, a very interesting goal. I should probably show you that. Actually, I will show you that one. That was funny. That was really funny. And but mostly also Sebastian Figo. He got a hat trick. Absolutely. So far, Figo has been the best player in the team. Absolutely. Player of the match. Well, go figure. That's you say. But let's check out this goal. Look at this goalkeeping drop. This is insane. This is insane what is going to happen here. Just take a look at this one. High pressure. Bang. Oh, what? I feel so sorry for that goalkeeper. Mercado actually also had a bit of a drop in this one. I don't remember which one it was of these, but he had a bit of a drop in this one as well. So our goalkeeper also did have a drop, as you can see, 6.5 in rating. But really good game by the lads out there. I mean, scoring 6 goals in any match is always good. So there we go. That is all the matches that I have played in between the episodes. So for today's episode, it's gonna be exciting. Actually, very, very exciting, because we got 2 very tricky matches to play. We got one against Universitario de Sucre. They are currently sitting 4th and was actually 2nd predicted in the league. They are currently not looking too good, but they're definitely favorites for this one when we are going away from home. The other match we're gonna play is against EM Hawani. Yeah, again, we are not favorites for that one either. We are at home, but they are 3rd in the league. I think this is the decider. These 2 games are likely gonna be deciding if we are gonna go and try and get a 2nd place or a 4th place, right? It's exciting times. We need to play them again down here somewhere, but still, this is gonna be one of the 2 biggest matches. One of the some of the absolute biggest matches this season. So I think we should go try and figure out how good these guys are, how we're gonna play them, and stuff like that. Just like last time. I like looking at stuff like that, and I like to show it. Because that is how I'm playing, right? That is how I'm figuring out how I need to win and how I need to not lose. First off, let's go in here and check them out. They are playing 4-1-2-1-2, so that is kind of telling me that I should probably go for a high pressure. Now, these guys are not bad. They have lost the drawn and lost the last two, so they're not in very good form. So I'm still thinking high pressure here. Let's just check their senior squad. They got a big senior squad. They seem to be. They are probably better than us in terms of their attributes. That's what I'm thinking right now. So it's gonna be a tricky one. It's gonna be a tricky one, but we know that. They played 2-2 in the last one, 1-2, yeah. But they did play some pretty decent decent teams here. Garcia, Agreta, I believe they are fifth in the league, if I'm not mistaken. 6th in the league right now. Okay, so again, not a bad team. And these guys, we know them. They are pretty good. They're number, what was it, 3 in the league? Yeah. So all things considered, this is not a bad team. They are just playing against some really good teams as well. So, tricky. Okay, let's get into the data hub here and check them out. Let's check this one out first. Direct counter-attacking. Ooh, that's not really working well with pressing high up on them. Okay, so what can we do about that? Well, let's check out the last match passes here. That's an interesting one. And that was the 2-2 against Garcia Agreta. Okay. Ooh, okay. What kind of players are they playing? Target forward poacher in Gansei. So even... yeah, that's tricky. So we probably need to target this man. Or target... what? Mark him tighter. And the target forward is going to be a problem because he's going to service this poacher quite a bit if we are forcing them to go over the top. The wingback, this guy also looks like he's going really far up there. Oh, that's actually not him. Landa. Who's Landa? Probably some other player. But we can probably expect these wingbacks to get quite far up the pitch if they are in possession of the ball, which we are likely not going to allow them much to do. Let's take a look at this defensive actions. 30. Okay, so they're not going up and pressuring us. They're going to sit back and wait for it to happen, right? Anything else here? Probably not. Let's go into this one. I'm just seeing a couple of crossing. I would like to see that one. Yeah, lots of crosses, accurate crosses. So they're actually crossing quite a bit, so their wingbacks is definitely getting up there and doing some crossing. Goalkeeping, not really important. Crossing defenders, Mendoza and Morales. Okay. Scoring midfielders, probably not that important. Defensive actions, we're already taking a look at that. This, team defending. Expected goals against is way higher than it actually is right now. Oh, no. The other way around. Their goals per game is actually... oh, that's conceded per game. So they are the... Okay, so we are conceding way more than they are. Tackles, we are definitely tackling a lot compared to them. So they're not going to try and win the ball off us. Basically, that's what it's telling us, right? Tackles 1 radio, that's really high for them, but whatever, because they're not really tackling that often, so... Okay. I still think the high pressure is probably the way to go here. It's probably the way to go here. General performance, expected goals per game. Dang, we are pretty high up. They are a bit lower. Go away. Goals per game. So they are not getting that many. They're getting 2, we're getting 2.6. So maybe we can outscore them. I think that's the way we need to go here. Trying to beat them on the pressure them to do mistakes and beat them to how many goals we can score compared to them getting those counters in behind us. I don't think we can try and beat them by go lower in our engagement lines. I think we actually need to beat them up high. Which is tricky. This could go very, very wrong. This could go very wrong. And if so, well, then we learn something from it, right? Last match. This is us, last match. Past meetings. I think I got all I need here. Okay, let's get into the opposition instructions. Oh, we're not... I thought we were at the game, but maybe it was moved. That would actually not be bad if it was moved one day. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think it was because I thought I was getting up there. We got a lot of clubs coming in for some of our players. I'm gonna deny them all of them. Even if my players are gonna get mad, I cannot afford anyone to go out because I cannot get anyone in. Reject all offers. University Rio. It's gotta be a tricky one. I'm actually looking forward to this one. But if I can get away with a draw here away from home, I would be happy about that. Fixtures. Now we can get into the tactical meeting. I'm not sure what happened before. Opposition instructions. Sure, take that. And we're gonna go directly in there. Actually, high press. Yeah, it's on the right one. Go in here. Do this. Bang it in. Now let's figure out what we're gonna do. Ivan Brun. We got some decent numbers on him. His first touch, unfortunately, we cannot see. That's the number I want to see. But he looks pretty decent. He do have a weak foot, so I think we're just gonna go in like it is. Defender right. He's actually a central defender, which means he's likely not gonna go that far up. His first touch is not very good. We're definitely gonna pressure him to make some mistakes. Passing is also 1 to 9, so decision making 7 to 13. So yeah, it depends on how fast we're getting in on him if he's gonna make a mistake, but we're gonna leave it like that. Trigger press, weaker foot. Did he have a weaker foot? Yes, he do. The central defender on the right hand side is not very good either. 1 to 7 in first touch. Well, he could be good, but he's not very good at controlling the ball when he gets it. So we're gonna go in on him as well. This guy 6 to 12 in first touch, 5 to 10 passing. Okay, decision of 13 to 19. This guy's gonna be hard getting the ball off, but I think because of how I want to go in on them, I am gonna, go in on the trigger. Also, he is not in very good condition. That is also playing into it, going in on a trigger here, because he will get slower and slower and slower the further we get into this match. David Chika, another decent guy on the ball. He got a weak foot, so he's gonna actually go on the inside. Cutting in, which is likely what we want him to do. Okay, I'm okay with that actually. That's perfectly fine. Now the question is, how many of these guys do we want to mark? Not sure. We need to figure out who is their main guy. Ooh, this guy's good. Yeah, we probably want to mark this guy. He's too good to leave alone. Yeah, I think we are definitely gonna mark him. Tackle him harder. Sure. Next one, this guy's also pretty damn decent, it looks like. First touch is there, technique is there, passing is there. Again, mark this dude. Do not allow him too much time on the ball, because otherwise they will counter us instantly. MCL... He's probably not as good as the other guys, but he looks like someone that could be a box-to-box midfielder. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He's likely the box-to-box. I think this guy is the one we are not gonna mark. Personalize him. Do not mark, but tackle harder and show on weak. Actually, he didn't have a weaker foot, but I'm still gonna do it anyway. Nico Chavas. He is an AMC. I'm gonna mark him. I'm gonna tackle him. I'm gonna trigger a press on him as well, I think. I have started to do that. I've started to trigger press, mark tighter on these guys, because very, very often they're going over the top. Their target man, if they have one, in this case they do, they will try and get it down to either the poacher or the AMC. If they get it down to the AMC, I want to be very tight to him, because that is going to stop that attack very often, right there at that spot. What is he saying? He tight to improve out. Yeah, so he's also suggesting we mark him tight. I also want to pressure him and tackle harder and show to weaker foot. This guy, striker, right hand side, he is a poacher, I suppose. He doesn't have the jumping reach. How tall is he? He's 178. Yeah, he's not. This guy's the poacher. Or a false 9. He's probably gonna come deep, this guy, which is a problem. But I don't really want to have any more markings in there. So that's gonna happen. But yeah, because I do want to mark this guy, because he is their target man, who is the one we want to mark. Personalize. Oops, it didn't do it. There we go. Personalize, mark that dude. Weaker foot. That's it. That's what I want to do against these guys. Is it gonna work? I have a feeling this might be a draw or maybe a loss. I have a hard time seeing us winning this one, because they just got so many good players in there. Their team Their team is just better than ours when we talk about players. Do we have a better tactic than them? Possibly. Possibly a better tactic than them. Possibly a better setup than them. But that doesn't mean we're gonna win, because the players are, you know, the main component of winning a game. So, who are we gonna play? Mercado, yes. Linali, 90%. Yeah, let's bring Rivas, he's ready. Moreno, he needs to play this one. There is just no two ways about it. He needs to be in there against that good target man. He might come off in the second half. Actually, he probably needs to come off, but he needs to start this one. He absolutely 100% needs to start this one. Lovra, we can bring Melgar, we could bring... Oh, he's almost back. Not quite. I think we're actually gonna bring in Lovra again here. He hasn't been really good, but, you know, it's a problem, right? Not having a lot of good players. Jimenez, he's probably gonna play. He's so far been the best inverted wingback on the left-hand side. He's gonna play this one. 90% condition. Should be okay. Montano, he cannot play. He played the last one. He actually did really well. He scored a goal. First game, bang in, scored a goal, got an assist. I think actually he got an assist as well. Well done, mate. Cueto is gonna come in. Marco is not going to play this one. We are going to bring in Mercado. There we go. And on the other side, if we're having any chance of winning this, it got to be Figo. 89% condition. A little bit of a worry. Saavedra, 90%. He's going to play over there. I don't see Joel coming in on 84. So yeah. Diego Ruiz could play this one, but I'm going to let Terrazas play this one, which means we're probably in need of a striker. Yeah, we don't often have a striker on the bench. Lopez up front, 90%, sure. Definitely this is close to the best 11, right? It's very close to the best 11. The problem is some of them are a little bit, the condition is a little bit worrying. But we should still be better than them when it comes to condition. I'm managing it better than the AI managers are. Anyway, I think we want maybe... We don't have another defensive midfielder, so 82%. That has to do, Montano. It has to do. If you need to come in, this needs to be holding. Morales, we could also not take anyone else because the other guy is injured or something. Wait, where is... where is he? No, it's not Rodriguez. It's this guy. Was he injured? Fit? Why? Oh, 82%. Well, it's not gonna be better than Morales then. Diego Ruiz. Yeah, I think he's gonna be staying on the bench. So that's it. Let's go. Let's get in and get punished by a pretty good team. If I were to bet on this, I would say it's probably gonna be a ding-dong match, and I would say 3-3. 2-2 or 3-3. Add opposition instructions to David Checa. Never press. Checa is... It's one of their fullbacks. Okay. Do that then. I'm not sure why, but... I actually want to check that out. Why is that? My assistant manager might be wrong here or something. Checa. Where is she? Right here. It did say never trigger a press. Right now it's on. Okay, he's quite good. You know what? I'm gonna agree with that. Never trigger a press. Weaker foot. Let's do that. Just for security reasons. But yeah, I'm expecting them to probably be the best team out there. If we can get any result here, I would be happy. And I wish we wouldn't be completely, you know, taken apart by them. Being beaten 5-0. That would be nice. Because that could happen with the way we're playing here. High up the pitch. High pressure style. That could definitely happen. This is actually the first time I've seen these shirts, I think. They're actually quite nice. I like them. Okay, going down. He's been really good. Saavedra, really, really good down this line. He's had a couple of assists. Really good crosses in. He's rock solid. He's rock solid. Alright, are we playing on key highlights, or did I not take that? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. I remembered to put on key highlights just before the last game ended. So far, so good. I don't really have any complaints here. It's not a game with a lot of highlights, or any shots for that matter. Not a lot of chances for anyone, which is fine by me. Terrazas, please get it. Yes, well done, Jimenez. Back to Terrazas. Can he go on the outside here? No, he's gonna cut in, and that's a pretty poor ball, but I think we're gonna get the second ball here. Not sure what this highlight is. So we're gonna get them a bit forward now. So what's gonna happen? Okay, we're going out to our our center backs again. Now he's gonna push up, then we're gonna go long. That's not a good idea. Dang, that's really bad actually. That's not how we want to play, and they are in. Yeah, it's pretty obvious what happened here, right? We made the mistake of letting them come into us and let them pressure us a bit. And our goalkeeper, oh no, I cannot do anything. I'm gonna go over the top. That's the worst thing can happen. That's the absolutely worst thing that can happen to us against a counter-attacking style football team. That's the worst possible situation that could happen. Yeah. Not too surprised about that. But it's piss poor. It's absolutely piss poor by our goalkeeper and also our central defenders letting that happen. But that's what you get from having poor players. Oh, might be a chance. Ah, it was close, hitting the bar. Not a bad one. We are probably gonna, if we're gonna get any goals, it's very likely to come from set pieces. Very, very likely. Because they're standing quite far down here and waiting for the opportunity to counter us. Cueto, can he find anyone? Oh, it's tough. It's tough. Terrazas, he do have some space out here. See what he can do with it. He's gonna cross it low into Lopez. That should be a goal. Yes, well done. The white target man working into a very, very good pressing forward. Lopez, love to see it. We are going one up again. Well, no, we are actually going back to square. Well, that's also cool, especially when it comes from open play. That's a really good low cross into Lopez, and Lopez from a pretty narrow angle getting it in. Also, well done, mate. Well done. Love to see it. Right. That's, again, we're back to where I'm thinking, well, it's actually quite good. That's a pretty interesting ball over to Saavedra, but it was a very, very, well, it was pinpointed into him. So, oh, can we win that ball? Yes. Mercado out to Saavedra again. He's gonna lose it. No, he's still gonna win it. This could be a counter-attack for them. It feels like one of those times. No, it's gonna be... Oh, hitting off the post from a header of none less than Terrazas, who's not very good in the air. But close. Not bad. We're definitely having the best game right now. That's for sure. 66% possession. Lots of on-target shots. 0.57 in XG. It looks pretty decent. It looks pretty decent. It's just those times where they're going to counter us, they're going to be dangerous, right? We know that. We absolutely know that. The question is, can we outscore them? Figo, I think he was onside. That's actually a good save right there. Okay, it was actually offside, but whatever. It was a good shot and a good save by the goalkeeper if it wasn't offside. Chavez. Ooh. That went all the way through. Okay, back into one of their danger men. Ooh, I thought that will go. I really thought that would go in. It didn't. While I was drinking some coffee, it's half time. There we go. Not too bad. I'll take that. They had like 2 big chances. One of them went in. The other one went wide from a corner. And we had like 3-4 good opportunities, I would say. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. Away from home and against one of the best teams in the league. Definitely taking that one. We got a yellow card for Rivas. We have to be a little bit careful about that one. And we also need to make sure that we are taking a look when they are having any substitutes going off or in, for that matter. 3 yellows? Moreno is probably close to coming off now. And that's a concern, because that means we are not very good on corners. We are lacking when it comes to central defenders having any kind of... well, he's just the best defender we have, right? And taking the best defender off and putting on someone that is so much worse is never a good idea. Oh, here we go. They are in. Yeah. In open play, which is not great, from possession-style football. Yeah, I'm gonna take him off. I can't do it while there is... Okay, let's see here. So our backline is pretty much where they should be. They're pretty close to their men. This guy is the only one out of the, you know... And that's the guy that they're playing into. But we are not marking, you know, the wingers tight. So that kind of makes sense. And they got this wing back over here. Okay, but yeah, it's Moreno letting the guy get it. But it's I mean, they got some good players in there. It's not... So let's see what happens here. It's just very simple passing. And then this guy get in behind our central defenders and fullbacks. Yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. It wasn't even, we were prepared for it, right? We were not, it wasn't a counter-attack. It was just good play by them, right? I think we need to take Marino off, and we also need to take a look at the opposition instruction here. 59 Marino, Melgar is gonna come on. I think we're gonna lose this one now because we are not outscoring them, and our best defender is coming off. That's never really great, is it? Okay. Anything else I want to do here? Figo is breaking down, and since we're already losing, I think we're going to take him off. We're not going to go look for this win, because we're so far from a win. So, yeah. We might get it anyway, but I'm not going to go completely destroy my players just because I'm trying to find a win. So, there we go. Position instructions. Let's take a look at that. We got Padilla coming in. Midfielder on the... Definitely go for this on him. That is, there is no question about that. Right, moving on. Make sure we see when they are making a sub here. Otherwise, good to go. There are our 2 subs. They have made another sub. Let's check it out. Chavez, I think. Thomas coming in, another midfielder. So they're just bringing in fresh legs in the midfield. That's probably a good idea. That is probably a very good idea by them. We got an opportunity here. Mercado. Yo, it should have gone in, man. Should have gone in. How many times did we hit the post in this game? I often hit the post. I don't know what's up with me and hitting posts. It's like ridiculous, actually. I'm hitting like 5 posts per game. It's ridiculous. All right, 77 minutes. They have another substitute. Let's check it out. I'm probably also gonna make my own substitute here. It is a defender on the right-hand side. Or central defender on the right-hand side. He doesn't look very good. We're definitely gonna go in on him. Trigger a press. Confirm changes. Oh, I didn't make my sub, but I can do it in a couple of minutes time. Tactic. I don't know what to do here. Maybe Rivas just because he's on that yellow. Don't really want a second one. Yeah, oh, that's the wrong one. We need this guy coming in. Yeah, I'm not gonna go chase this game. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, well, so be it. It's kind of what I was thinking this would be. Kind of a ding-dong game where we have some opportunities, they have some good opportunities from counters. They did get that goal from open play as well, which is kind of annoying to see. But what can I do about it, man? What can I do? They got some really good players in there compared to us. One chance. Come on, guys. One chance. One good corner or something like that. Probably not gonna happen, but would be nice to see it. But like I said, I'm not too concerned about this. It's probably leaving us at the status of not being able to get into the top 2 this season. That is likely what this means. But I was not even I didn't even really think that would be the case, right? I thought maybe top 4 because we have some pretty good teams in our league. They might actually get a 3rd here. Not really a good one. But yeah, it's probably leaving us to have some more realistic... Oh, hello. It's probably too late to get the goal here, but let's just see what's gonna happen. Yeah, that was piss poor. Not a good one. It was also not wide enough to get in there, so... But we might have maybe another chance. No, it's actually a chance for them. Alrighty. But I think it's a little bit more realistic to go for the 4th spot, or top 4, so to speak, than it is to go for top 2 here. Because there are just those 3 teams that are way better than us. So, top 4 is likely going to be the case that we are looking for now. Why is there a report here? What do I normally... Oh, I have the home analyze or the away... that's not the home analyze. Home analyze or the away analyze, depending on what I am. There we go. So, pretty good game by Lopez, pretty good game by Terrazas, getting the assist. Moreno as well, I would say he had a pretty decent game, but I can't really blame the guys here, because it's Rivas didn't have a good game, unfortunately. And Cueto, the defensive midfielder, that's his first time not having that's the first really bad game he had. So, there we go. It's a loss. but so be it. What I always tend to do when I get out of these matches is just taking a quick look at the last match passes just to make sure that everything is as it should be. As you can see here, they were probably pulling us a little bit too far apart. We are playing wide, but our defensive midfielder was really lonely in there, and that is why he had a poor game. How can we fix that? Well, that depends. We could try, but I'm not too sure if that's a good idea, because I like to play wide against most teams, right? I like to play wide against most teams, but because we are playing this wide, that means when we're playing really good teams, we will have a hard time having enough time to get the ball into that midfielder, and thereby we are having a hard time moving from side to side, which we would like to do in those situations. And that means they're going back to the central defenders that is going to get pressed by their counter-attacking style football team. Not ideal. Also, working ball into the box might not be ideal against these teams. Retrospectively, we could have gone for the other tactic and tried that. We might do that the next time we are playing them, if I remember it. So from one tough game to the other, we're gonna play EM in just a moment's time here, the 2nd of August. We actually just got this monthly performance analyst report in, and I thought it was looking actually quite interesting, because we're not winning the ball back. This is the progression gained. We're not winning the ball back up here. We're winning the ball back right here, often. Which is very interesting, because that means our high pressure style football is likely not working as well as I thought it was when I'm seeing it. That is some very interesting statistics. I thought we would win it back a lot more in this right here. I thought this would be like 15 and this 20 and this maybe 30 or something like that. That's interesting to see. General performance, expected goals per game, a lot. Conceded per game, 1.17. Okay. And goals conceded, so they are definitely scoring more than they should against us. Very interesting. Also, team attacking, look at that one. Fouls against us per game, 23. We are getting we're getting fouled all the time, man, all the time. Shots on ratio is not great. It's not great. We definitely need that work the ball into the space on, because we are not, shooting from range is not gonna happen for us. Our shooters are just not good enough to do it. Dribbles per game is fairly high as well, which I don't really like to see, because we kind of want to pass it first. So a couple of stats here that is working against what we actually want to do. That is interesting. Anyway, we need to go in and take a look at the guys we're playing against up next here. It is EM Huanuni? I don't know. They are pretty disgusting. This is a really good team. They're playing a 4-1-4-1. Okay. That's a new one. Very interesting, actually. I'm not sure what to make of that. But they are a team that seems to be doing quite well. Yeah, they only just lost to these guys, Palmeiras. Interesting. So I actually want to check out how they lost that. That could be a very important key information. They were the better team, and they got countered, probably. Let's actually check that goal out. Because it's very important to check I like to do these things to get some information about them that I would otherwise not get if I was just looking at statistics. It's a free kick. Well, good to know. It's a very good free kick, that is. So, well, there is that. we can't rely on that. Cannot rely on that. But otherwise, it's a draw. So how do Palmeiras, how do they play? I want to figure that out. Can we team senior squad overview? We got nothing on them. Okay, fair enough. We haven't played them, so we don't really know. What am I thinking here? I don't know. Yeah, we need to see more. They are a fairly good team, probably similar to the other guys in terms of how good their players are. That's what I'm thinking, at least. Let's get into the data hub. This is gonna be interesting. Next opponent overview. Control possession. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking we should probably go a little bit lower in our lines. Not low lines, but just normal standard lines. I don't even remember what I called the tactic. But that tactic. Okay. Defensive midfielder, Masila, ball winning. So they're probably playing some kind of control style. Do they have a last pass map? Yeah. Pretty wide. Yeah, that was yeah, they're playing like us, basically. They're playing like us. Control possession, having 2 midfielders in there, getting the ball around. Everyone seems to be fairly good on the ball. No one... it's hard to get any information here where you're saying, oh, that could be the spot I want to go in on. If anyone, it would probably be this midfielder up here because he's receiving the ball very often from the defensive midfielder. But I think that wouldn't really work on them because they would just go the other way around then, over to this guy. I think he's probably as well pretty good. But we can probably figure that out. Oh, it's a ball-winning midfielder maybe. Was it Wilmuta? No, it's Vargas. So it's not even the same. Vargas is normally... he's in defensive midfield here. We need to see who is actually playing in that role. If it's Vargas, we probably need to mark him. Anyway, we probably mark their midfielders anyway because they are playing this kind of controlled possession style football. But that's some good information. Anything else here? Opposition, last possession, pass map, okay. So they're not impossible to play against, that's for sure. But they are very tough to break down, it seems. Good to know. General performance, goals per game. They're not, you know... yeah, they are not conceding a whole lot, are they? Shots per game. They're also getting a lot of shots off. Not very accurate. Pretty much like us. Pass completion is pretty damn good. Very hard to get these guys. Okay, I think I got an idea of what we're gonna do. Let's get into the tactical meeting here. Do the opposition instructions. We're gonna move over to the other tactic here, but I think we might want to... yeah, I got nothing. I think this is probably how we want to play them. Right? Yeah, I think so. Anything hidden here? I'm thinking, no, not really. I think that's okay. This is also pretty much how I want them to do things. I am tempted to go up here, but I don't think so. I think actually slightly less often is probably good, and use tighter marking. It's you know what? I'm gonna take that off for this one. I only want some specific players to do the marking here. The guys that actually got marking told to do it. Not everyone. So we're gonna take that off. I'm actually gonna call this... actually, no, just don't change that. Can I actually go back and say next match only? And then go in here and do it, because otherwise I would forget it. There we go. And go into the opposition instructions first. Do that. And now we need to figure out who we don't want to pressure. There is probably a couple of these guys we don't want to pressure. You know what? Actually, we don't want to do it on this guy. Just take it off. Just show on his weak foot if we get a, you know... yeah, just show him on the weak foot, nothing else. Defender rights, he don't look very good, actually. I think we might go in on him. That is probably one of the guys we do want to pressure a little bit. And this dude... central defender, first touch of 5 to 10, passing of 6 to 14. Yeah, let this guy. I don't want to do anything except from weaker foot. Fabio, defensive central defender. He looks pretty poor on the ball. We want to pressure him. Boris Vidal looks fairly good on the ball. Let's not pressure him. He looks fairly good. He's not very... I don't know, but I have a feeling he should just be shown on the inside here. That's about it. Okay, so yeah, not a lot of pressure points down there, which I would... That's how we want to play this. We don't want to pressure too hard on them. What we do want to do is probably mark them pretty tight in the midfield. So they got Vargas on the midfield, or the defensive midfield, that is. So he's not playing too far ahead, which... I think we should go up and mark this guy, because I think we can destroy some of their playstyle, but just doing that. Just go up, tight mark him, tackle him hard, weaker foot. He's not ready for this game either, so that's good. Midfielder right. Oh, so he's... okay. So he's actually playing out here. But he's a midfielder. Okay, definitely tighter marking on him, because he's gonna be very important for the way to... He's not a winger, right? Yeah, he's not very fast, so just go out and mark him. I want someone to go out and mark this guy. Probably our winger is going to mark him very often. It's going to be very important to do that. Or, actually, yeah, our wing... that's the problem. That's the problem here. Because our left winger will go out and do trigger points. But do we need them to do that? No, because they're... Oh yeah, he does, because their defender right is not very good. That's not great. I need to figure out what to do there against this midfielder right, because we cannot just let him go roam uncontrolled out there. He's too good of a player on the ball to just let him go. We need to figure that out, but we are definitely gonna mark him tighter somehow. Vilmota, he is a defensive midfielder gonna be played on the central midfield on the right-hand side. He looks okay, but this guy might be the one that we are gonna let them play into and not mark, actually. I'm thinking that. Just here on the weak foot, just tackle harder, do not mark him tight. Just let him get on the ball sometimes, this guy, because we cannot control the midfield completely here. Midfielder left. First, this guy we want to mark. Yeah, definitely want to mark this guy. Just stay how it is. The ML is probably a normal winger. That's what I'm probably tempted to call this guy. I think we don't want to mark this guy tight. I think we're going to let this guy go. Just tackle harder and weaker foot. Yeah. Striker up front, definitely gonna mark this guy. I don't care what he is and why he's up there. He's gonna get marked. So we got 4 markings. We got 2 trigger points. So a little bit more. We're gonna let them do things and let's see what they're gonna do and then change from there. We still need to figure out how we're gonna mark this guy, the midfielder here. The midfielder here, because we don't have anyone right now that is gonna do that very often. So I am thinking we are not gonna use our winger to pressure anything in this game. So we're again gonna come back to the overview. We are still on next match only. We're gonna tell Terrazas, mate, you're not supposed to trigger any press this time. Actually, normally this would be up here, right? Less often, but instead mark tighter. Actually, specifically mark their midfielder on the right hand side. Lopez, was that? Yeah, that was his name. Specifically mark this dude. We need him to do that. We need him to do that. Do not close down. Let Lopez and Savatra close down. There are 2 players that needs to be closed down. And maybe we can get a mistake from that because we are tight marking in here as well. So that is what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually I want to rename this in the future because I can never remember what it's called. I think this tactic should just be specifically called mark tight midfield or something like that. Whatever. Anyway, we need to figure out who is playing this one. Mercado, Rivers. I think Rivers is gonna play this one as well. Again, yeah, he had a poor last game, but he's our best dude over there, right? He's the best player over there. Moreno, absolutely. Lovera, probably. Nope, I'm gonna take Melgar this time. Jimenez, yes, I think so. We could try and play Gaetan. He has also played fairly okay. And he's a little bit more ready than Jimenez, so we're gonna take Gaetan instead. Cueto, he probably needs to play because I think the other guy is injured or, well, not ready. That could be because he played in the under-23s. I need to figure that one out. That might be a mistake of mine. But yeah, Cueto is gonna play. Mercado is gonna play. Figo is gonna play. Saavedra is definitely gonna play. Terrazas is definitely gonna play. And Lopez is definitely gonna play. Do we have the bench we want? We need the defensive midfielder in there. Midfielder Morales is not ready. Do we have someone on the bench? Or some other person we want with us? Nope. Morales is gonna stay there. Diego Ruiz is gonna stay there. So almost the same as the last match. Just one new player in the center. Actually, 2 new players in our defense. Let's go. Yeah, I'm good with that. Let's go. Let's not think too much about this one. It's gonna be a tough one. No matter what we do, it's probably gonna be a tough match. I am expecting us to score a goal, but lose the game. 2-1. Probably. That's what I'm expecting right now. If we could get a draw away from this one, that would be great. We are at home, which is... You know what? I'm gonna say a draw instead. I'm gonna go with a draw. Well, just because we are at home. So they're gonna score 1 less than I think they will. Okay, here we go. So far so good. 50% possession. We are getting the shots in total, so that's That's good. One in the box, one outside. That's decent. I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing here. Ooh, okay, that was pretty close. But they didn't get in. Okay. Now they're starting to control the possession. Okay. But if we can counter enough times, that should be good. But yeah, they're definitely gonna start taking control of this game. But not too hard, actually. It's only 53-47, so it's not too hard. 30 minutes in. No, again, another, you know... Another game where there's not a lot of highlights in the first half. Which I'm not against. Again, I'm not against it. Well, right now it looks like we're the better team in this first half. Well, that doesn't really matter if we can't score, which is the case. There we go, half time. One highlight. A free kick for them. That's it. Nothing else. We did have actually a decent opportunity here that wasn't shown. I don't know how much XG that is, but it's not too bad at least. It's like 0.10 or something like that. That's actually a decent chance. So we had two shots inside the area for Terrazas and Moreno. So one of them was a header from a corner likely or something like that. Terrazas, another long shot, blocked. Was that blocked? Yeah, blocked. And this one saved a shot. So that's what's the good one. Saavedra trying his luck from range or just outside the box. You know, it's not entirely bad, is it? It's definitely not entirely bad. Yeah, I'm cool with this. I'm cool with this. Let's continue. I mean, I'm still worried. I'm still worried that they're probably gonna score somehow because they are such a good team. But let's see. Again, I'll take a draw. I'm okay with a draw. Here we go. So they're gonna counter us. Control. No, they are not countering. They're just having some control here. Let's see if they can find a way through. We are letting him... Yeah, that's the guy we are letting... right? Oh, that's actually Vargas. That's the guy we should actually be marking. So no one was actually going up and marking him. Figo should probably be up and marking him. Or Lopez should do it. So we're letting the ball get into this guy Cabral, which is terrible news for us. He can go over here. He can go probably over to this guy. He can do so many things. He can turn around and get into this guy who is going to run in behind us. This looks like a goal to me. Yeah. Okay. Didn't go the way I thought it would. But it could still go bad. Okay, they're going on the outside. I'm gonna do a cross here. That could also be bad for us. Ooh, on the crossbar. Okay. Gaetan away. Up to Lopez. He's gonna win his header. And we might be in now. We might counter them. Nope. We didn't get it. We didn't get it. Okay, so they have probably changed something, haven't they? Here in the second half. Or maybe they're just getting lucky a little bit with their control of possession style football here. Not sure which one it is. But I would like to see some highlights for us. But it's not happening right now. A lot of our possession seems to be happening over here on the left-hand side. Can we take advantage of that somehow? No. Actually, what I want to do is likely take Terrazas off. I mean, how good is his game? Terrazas 6.6. A lot is going through him because he's a white target man. I probably want to change it to a winger instead, so it will be a little bit more balanced, and it might also take them by surprise that not everything is going over to Terrazas, because he can't really play through it anyway. So we're gonna take him off. Do we need to make this guy specifically mark someone? Yes, we do. Specifically mark their right midfielder Lopez, please. Thank you kindly. Mark tighter. Thank you. There we go. Confirm changes. And that's gonna be our first sub. I'm trying to, you know, change the game a little bit here. But not too much. 70 minutes, not a whole lot. No subs for them yet. They should come soon enough. 75, I'm gonna make another sub. I don't care if they don't do it. What am I thinking here? Lopez is not having a great game up there. What could we do to change that? Not really. We could play someone completely new up there. He's probably not a pressing forward. We could bring him in as a... Oh, that's actually the wrong guy. I was thinking about someone else. We don't have any strikers. That's because we have another striker called Giustiano, so yeah. But he's not with us here. Maybe a defensive midfielder in... he's not really fit. Morales. He could change the game, Morales, but not entirely. But then just fresh legs on our wingers here near the end. That might be good. Because it could as well go our way as it could go their way. So I think I'm gonna do that. Now, also Rivers is kind of breaking. What about Marino? 67%. He's likely gonna play this entire game. I might do a double sub here. Nah, let's wait, because someone could actually get injured here, so I'm not too keen on going in on the third sub just yet. They made some subs here. They also... Oh god, they have a... Well, this opposition instruction might not do anything, because they might score right now. So they got a DCL. How good is he? He's actually fairly good. We probably don't want to trigger a press on him. So even less guys to actually do not do that. This guy, a defensive midfielder, we're definitely gonna mark him. We could also trigger a press on him. That could also be interesting. Let's actually trigger a press on him instead. Weak left-footed. Pretty good. Yeah, he's probably a ball-winning midfielder. Let's try and trigger a press on this guy. Why not? Instead of mark him. Because it didn't seem like working, trying to mark the defensive midfielder here. Whew! Just over the top. Good job. Well, not just. It was actually really far over the top there. Okay. I have a third sub. We actually have the ball right now, which is interesting. It could be a counter, but who knows. AMR looks like a standard kind of winger type. I think we're just gonna show him on the weaker foot and not do a whole lot else with him. Maybe tackle him harder. How is his condition? He's quite good in condition. Yeah, just show him on the inside and tackle him hard. Sure. That's it. Let's see what this is. Is it gonna be something for us, finally? Could be. Ruiz into the mid. Morales over the top. Okay. And let's see what he's up to. Mercado. Ruiz. Ooh, yeah! It's not fair. It's not fair. They should probably get the goal here near the end. I mean, it's great. It's great. We had a couple of chances, but we were not the better team out there. We were definitely not the better team out there. That was a lovely goal by Ruiz. Are you kidding me? That was great. Mercado with an assist. Wowzer. Wowzer. Okay. Okay. Well, bring it home, boys. Bring it home. Well, we are at home, so a 1-0 victory at home here, it seems. Unless they're getting a chance now. No! Full time. 1-0 against the second best in the league. I will take that any day of the week. Mercado with the assist, getting the play of the match. No, actually, this guy got play of the match. Their AML. Gamboa. Interesting. Okay. Not sure why. Probably because he has 8 interceptions. Wow. Okay. How the hell did he get that? Not sure, but he got it. To me, man of the match, Mercado, but not in real. That was great. That defender left did not have a good day. That's for sure. I suppose, if we go over to home analyze here. Mercado, 7.3, interesting. And Marino had a really good day. Gaitan had a really good... Our backline had a really good day, actually. In total, they had a really, really good day. So I didn't even make my third sub. I forgot all about it because of that goal. Anyway, that was great. That was lovely. I mean, guys. I mean, 1-0 against these guys. That is bringing us up to second place. We are taking them on the inside here. 16 points versus their 15. 11 down to Rosari, and also 11 the guys we got beaten by in the last game. So yeah, that is not bad at all. The second place might still be on. It might still be on. All right, guys. All right. Well, there we go. That's also gonna be the end of this episode. And like the last time, I'm gonna play a few, and then I'm gonna come back for you guys and show you what happened in those games. I hope we can find a couple of more good. It's probably not gonna be as good as this episode against number 2 and number 3 in the league, but maybe still we still have plenty of games to play. That is pretty hard, probably against some of the same teams. But anyway, yeah, I hope to see you around next time.